Hey, what do you say, y'all? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? It's Mystery Sunday. Bringing the horns. T-Bone can't get mad at me. I got on our Mystery Sunday hat. See, now we're going to solve the case. It's like tonight. Watch. Dunzo. Game over. All right, let's go right in, guys. I honestly don't remember exactly what we were doing. I probably should have watched what we did last week. But I do remember we got to go talk to the chick at the docks. Man, it's already 1:30 in the afternoon. All right, we don't want to fast travel anywhere ever. I wonder if...
Whoa. What have we here?
A bridge?
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Oh, whatever. Let death come. I'm a Revachelian badass. We got a construction code violation. Guess I'll take my chances. What's work on it?
Sure. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though.
Well, Lieutenant, think about this.
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about. Shall we?
All right, Kim. Whatever, dude.
There it is again. There's a spectral scent haunting this pair, no doubt. And it smells like sea brine mostly, because it's a pair. Years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, ground beneath the inexorable tides of capital.
Let's close our eyes and take a deep breath.
What do you smell? The first thing that strikes you is the overwhelming brine. You imagine yourself underwater, 100-legged arthropod scuttling along the murky silt at the bottom of the sea. But then the unmistakable reek of seagull shit hits you, buoyed along on the air currents. An acrid melody atop moldering cords of wood rot and heavy fuel oil.
Everything in order, Detective?
He gives us a quizzical look. It's kind of a personal area. I'm smelling for communist, Kim. I'm working on developing my political consciousness. Yes. Let's do that one.
You're developing your... You know what? I just leave you to it. Carry on, Detective.
He
The
doesn't even know.
lieutenant lacks your highly developed politico-olfactory cortex. The smell is undeniable, and it's coming from that balcony up there.
You mean
Certainement.
Cindy?
A precocious communist youth, a symbol of a kinder, more hopeful future. Now's your chance to establish contact with your revolutionary brothers and sisters. A chance to establish contact with the future. What a beautiful, terrible thought.
All right, we're gonna have to go talk to Cindy here in a little bit, but first, we want to talk to this lady.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Hey, I found my badge.
I love you did.
She inspects a piece of blue plastic, her eyes scanning from left to right.
She is memorizing your badge number.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant
Hey,
W.
here we
Freighter
go.
Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Is there anything we want to do? What are we supposed to do for the racist lorry driver? That fucker. Hey, Baxter. I'm sorry, Baxter. I said your name wrong. At least the way I'm going to say it. Yeah, I got my hat on. I got yelled at last week. So I kind of got to wear my hat. What's the wall? I want the wall. Is that that? That is there. I think. All right. Well, I don't know. What do we want to put this in though? We don't have very much authority. Nobody fucking respects us. But we're fucking smart. Reaction speed's probably where we want to drop something. We've been doing fine without it. We might need hand-eye coordination if we ever get our gun. Or we can max out suggestion. I said we max out suggestion. I like charming. Let's charm some motherfuckers. Or should we have unlocked another? We're going to do that with the next point.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
I didn't. He's a beautiful man. Beautiful man. Beautiful and just. Everclear is a hero of the workers' movement. He's a champion I have sworn fealty to. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him. He's a socialist. He's reasonable. He's not a champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you and to the chaos of the capital. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job. That's true. Let's do that
Of
one.
course. He must have his practical uses. How else could he have kept his position all these years? Or wait, actually, he could have kept it with corruption. Fantastic, worm-like corruption that reaches into the bowels of the earth.
She looks at the ground and nods in agreement with herself.
The RCM does not pick sides in this, madame. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt worm myself.
Wham.
However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things. Tell her she'll like you for it.
That money you gave me, would that make things weird if I shared information I mean? Mr. Everett's helping me find my gun. He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Weird. Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information, you see, even when it comes to trade secrets.
Okay.
Which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between friends.
Clearly.
The lieutenant might have, but I don't remember you logging anything as anything, Harry.
I don't want to bring up the gun.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
To a nameless settlement on the coast.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
Well, you got a boat, lady?
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
You've been to Martinez
Yes,
before?
I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
Okay. Sounds like you missed those times.
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly. She will keep her secrets for now.
Oh, so you're sad you can't buy
Yes.
the place.
I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Okay.
Full of
Surprise?
ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information?
Yeah, I like to talk about
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later, down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with? Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to
I
have
thought
been
we
the
could talk to
bearer of
her. I
bad
thought we'd
news.
get more information out of her.
Wow, you work hard.
You do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider.
Yeah.
It's tough out there.
Damn
but
right
you
it is.
Keep it real and provide.
Keeping it real. Yeah, I guess
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Like a horse. A workhorse. For hard work.
What hard work do I do?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The
Go.
world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I mean, yeah, I did take that bribe from Joyce Women. Can't say that I didn't make that slingy guy give me some of his money either. Sure, I got that giant novelty check from Everett. I've been punking everybody for money. Yeah, and Everett gave me the $5. You could say I took some money from that Manana guy too. Oh yeah, and then there's the pawning stuff off to that suspicious Roy guy. Yeah, I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Can't say that. You shook him. You're a killer. A shark. Oh yeah, you took that bribe hard. You're a killer. Wasn't easy getting that giant novelty check from Everard. Took some ingenuity to get into the harbor, but you got in, and you took that bribe as hard as any cop's taken it. He did. Yes, he did, and you took it.
I
Took
sure
it
did.
And put it in your pocket. Ka-ching, baby doll. Officer Hustle riding shotgun.
Yeah,
You didn't
okay.
log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight rider.
I won't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to
Yeah,
fuck with
you're in the sales business. Shaking for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style.
Yeah, okay, so
Sure.
whatever.
And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth.
No, because I lost my
But you
gun.
still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
It's because that Gark guy riding my ass. The system is broken. There's a market for corrupt cops out there, but the immigrant cops have price dumped it. Fucking taxes, man. I don't know. Why am I so poor? The system's broke, of course.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
Fucking taxes, man.
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Our tax is almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is Revachon.
There were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham Estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all your money.
No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. You sure? That seems to be a pretty big number. This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
I am kind of sick and tired of having the bleeding nipples are kind of a pain. But how will deregulation help with that? Opt in, but only a little.
It's all about the tax issue, hustler. No other problem in the world is as pressing as top marginal tax rates. And don't you fucking forget it.
Oh. First, if you don't have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation from the Gossamer State is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now, unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons and customs. All right, we'll lose a little empathy when we try that one, but that sounds like a fun one to do. All right, let's go talk to our communist friend, actually. And actually, we haven't been through here in a while, so maybe we should check out to make sure. There isn't anything we can do.
Give me a moment.
All right. All right.
Ask away, policeman.
Why is there a hole in the wall in the abandoned apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down?
What can you tell me about
The
Cindy?
artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Okay.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks.
All right, we're done with there. Now let's go talk to Cindy. She's in the skulls too. Where are you looking to go, Fish?
Hello
Like
again,
I gave you a fresh
officers.
bed to lay
Have
on.
you come to admire my mural?
Oh, hang on a second, guys. Alright. Sorry about that. Fuck the world.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
Yeah, well, you got that right.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
They seem to hold you in high esteem. I think they're afraid of you.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts
It's
are in the right
Bahaxter.
place.
You gotta pronounce the H, right? Skulls are cool. Can I be a skull? Skulls are silly. What are you trying to achieve?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
But I really want to be a
She
skull.
throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens. And what do you know about politics?
I'm looking for comrades to help me fire up the great Macedonian sausage grinder. Will you help me? One of the union guys said there's someone trying to organize an underground revolutionary cell. My nose told me that you're a communist. We should team up and join forces.
An underground cell? My. Sounds big time.
That wasn't the right answer.
I know someone who'd love to talk that ideological stuff. You're looking for Steban.
Who's
A
Taban?
right communist who runs a mega cool and very secret meeting.
Does this Sebastian happen to have a jacket like this? Show her the white jacket.
He might.
Will you help me find him?
No.
The lieutenant let slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn was utterly predictable.
If it's money you want, here, take some. I've got plenty. Offer her 5. Guess I should just give up. Nothing ever works out for me. Just tell me what you want me to
A
do.
wicked grin extends across her face. A laughing skull. Death hilarious. This is gonna be bad.
Oink for me, piggy. Just once.
I'm not oinking for you. Come on, there's no way to treat your revolutionary brother.
Wrong! This is exactly how I treat my little brother.
Alright. Won't oink.
There, that wasn't so bad, was it?
We're gonna lose a
The
blue.
lieutenant, needless to say, is not impressed.
Sounds like you're really serious about meeting Steban. It's touching. Sort of.
I mean,
Steban's
yeah.
group meets only at night. In an old room in these apartments here. It just so happens you're in luck. Their weekly meeting is tonight. Poke your snout around sometime after 10 p.m. and you might just find them.
Yeah, well, hold on. What else can you
Just
tell
that
me?
he's a real communist. Not like the play acting you've been doing. The rest, you'll have to see for yourself.
Why do I feel like there's a catch?
Oh, smart pig. Because there is. See, Steban's a bit on the paranoid side. He's got all these mega secret passphrases to keep out infiltrators and the like. You can't join the meeting without one.
Lieutenant clears his throat.
Not to interfere in your personal errand, but I wonder whether it might have something to do with that phrase Mañana mentioned overhearing.
Wait, what phrase?
Remember Dobreva and Abadanaiz.
I totally forgot about that. That's totally dumb. You should feel embarrassed.
The lieutenant nods.
Guess this is what happens when two pigs put their heads together.
She seems slowly disappointed.
That's enough. Off with you then.
Alright, catch you later, Cindy. Catch you later, Bill and Ted, dude. Yeah, I think I already got everything out of here. Just wanted to check. Just had to check. I'm pretty sure we've searched everything thoroughly. Let's see if anything else pops up while we're here.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
I suspect that's exactly what they are trying to do.
He leans closer to inspect the economics book on
There
the
aren't
table.
many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
We totally did break into that guy's apartment. Alright, no other perceptions or anything. We don't need to go to the balcony because I don't think there's anything up there. There's a sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Alright. I don't know where to fucking go, Kuno. Can we try this again?
Just an ordinary wall.
No.
Nothing to see here.
Nope, we can't. Alright, we gotta find somebody else to sign the paperwork. Oh yeah, and the homeboys from the diner will talk to us. Maybe she'll sign it. We'll talk to the kid first, though. We ain't talk to the kid in a minute.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
I guess not. Nope, nothing new.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime Red.
I feel like there was something else. Hold on. Do we know? Can we do something else with this?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
No, we're gonna hurt ourselves. We'll probably end up dying. Oh, we gotta put our flashlight in our hand. See, maybe we can do more of this because now we kind of know what's going
Slides
on.
over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural.
Yeah, we
Some
know
of
that.
the writing
All
is
right, so nothing new.
This old fireplace is covered in light. The whole thing resembles
Nothing new there.
tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Nothing happened. Something's missing.
Yeah, we took something out of it. She looks mean.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it.
So we got our rifle from. Let's turn that off. All right. Okay. Hold on. Is this? Did we already use this? I forget.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar? You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good... No, this is going to need something else. Some kind
That's right,
of
we need this.
super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand.
Equip the pry bar by going to the tools.
Let's try it.
This orange machine is dead still. It has
Oh, a pry bar is not
hand-cranked
strong enough.
ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The
Better
ice
grip
around
with
it
gloves. All right.
slowly.
Okay. It looks like there should be something there, but alas, there is not. Okay. So maybe we should look at our missions and see what we can actually do here, what we need to do. But we do got to check for the guy here. And she's a lawyer.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Oh, she doesn't like us.
You're already set for the night. Your door is unlocked.
I saw another
thing. Great. Yes? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
He sounds irritated. And it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's...
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
He shakes the imaginary shaker.
Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Because he's not a bartender.
Because you're not a bartender?
That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager. I'm glad we cleared that. Was there anything else?
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Yeah, we don't need a
Like
drink.
what?
Yes? What is it?
You have a blue uniform and mine is black. What does that mean?
It means I'm a patrol officer, sir.
Alright, are we from the same police
God
station?
damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetic.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
I think we forgot.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole. You look cute together.
You're an asshole. You know what? Maybe we're both assholes.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Again? I can't believe this shit. Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for someone.
We do anything with this guy?
Hi again, gendarme.
Nope.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Oh yeah. He does not look happy to see us. We ain't never talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, Lawman?
Yeah, that's it.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Fair, but your guys, Everett sent word, right? Why don't you push me some more and find out, gimp? I would never tell on someone.
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
He turns his eyes full of hurt to the big man.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
Alright.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
Horseface woman, that's aggressive. Oh yeah, the names of these people are great.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Rest assured, lawman. None worse than our guy. He got what was coming to him. About fucking time.
Establish a throw. Oh, let's go for it.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Or have I seen this
You
before?
believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. You must be. They're just like the real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with their dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I got drunk, so drunk I drove my car to the sea. I don't give a shit either, just like you guys. No, I'm a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem and then a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job, like you.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week,
Kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her. I've asked this before. Why are you hiding the victim? Ooh.
Titus?
He looks at her.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her.
Kind of steps his chin with his fist.
Pain, buddy.
The freight train of pain. I like that.
What is her name?
Luna takes out his notes.
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's Amonju with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
Said you don't remember being a cop. Said you don't remember reality. Said you, I want to fuck with you. Said you're a sorry cop. All right.
Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
Okay, well, we have no way around this one.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
It sounds like you're having a heart attack. Whatever you said, it couldn't have been that bad. Please relax. Whatever you do, do not tell him you know her. That would sound off. Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Yeah, okay. So what was her relationship with the
relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Okay.
It was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of
Karaoke.
the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
So, the rape, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
It would definitely help.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
It's been about a week, so a week after.
Here you go, boss.
The tall blonde throws him a can. Titus cracks it open. So what is your relationship with her?
I know her.
He looks around and an uncommon silence fills
How
the room.
well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
I see. That's okay. That's cool. That's cool. Another question.
You mean Revachol? Nah, Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort, been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Come on, fat guy.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
You said you partied. Cool. That's cool. But what did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Did you karaoke?
Yeah, tons of it. All the songs.
So you're saying you're too
No,
close?
we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Alright, I don't want to say I know her because he said not to.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain. Like hell you have.
See what he says.
There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
No, you do the honor. You've heard it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runs on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
You're admitted to profiting off poisoning your own people. Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there.
Boo fucking who. People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you?
Fat Angus, yeah.
Fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
Uh-oh, we're missing one. She's the one that runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman sighs.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
There's all Fat Angus.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
Yeah, we're taking off. We're going to talk to you.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you Lizzie, Elizabeth, Miss Buffo?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face.
Hardy? Not yet. I had other questions. Easy. Leo, tell me
You are
about
not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men. I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Yeah, get a grip, Glenn. She went to law
So
school.
fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Her tone is cold and uninvolved.
This didn't change her opinion of you. It's not her. She's not a Hardy girl. Definitely.
Alright, let's go talk to the victim. I don't remember talking to her. I kind of remember the conversation of asking her, was she in this room?
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
Well, we're going to save it in case we fuck something up. And I'm tired of walking around with my flashlight, so let's put our swag bag back in our hands so we can pick up any shits. And then let's do a little snooping. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. Oh, she's got all kinds of empty bottles. Oh, does she look out onto the... You see the yard below? The corpse is no longer there. Well, yeah, because we cleaned it up.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot.
Look at the meds.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
It's quite
anything of note.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Naza looks at the door.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Is there something more interesting in here? Hey, Nibbler, what's happening, buddy?
With Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Minus 1 sweaty hands.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
We're leaving the drugs. In case they knew, we opened the door. The bed has been hastily made.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently
Looks
replaced.
like it, yes.
Smells cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Cold coffee and an ashtray. Looks like a hedgehog. An ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Move your hand fast. Come on.
The wind brushes them off the roof. They're gone.
Aww.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I don't know, Lieutenant Freighter.
He makes a note.
It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building.
It's supposed to, Baxter.
It's not unimportant.
So maybe the door below is a mega investigation.
No, still a mini investigation.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy too. Very sturdy. Must be something valuable inside to go through the trouble of protecting it. The door is very sturdy indeed.
We're gonna hurt ourselves if we try that. Alright, good time for an autosave.
Welcome to the roof.
Young woman had a cigarette in one hand, a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north towards
Where
the
the
yard.
dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Inferium. Hell? You know not which of you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell, to another place, a third place, much different from our world.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I am Ken Kitsuragi. I am a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever? This is the world's most lamentable cop.
I'm sorry, I'm the sorry cop. Oh, no, that's not me anymore. I'm the superstar cop.
I stand corrected. What brings you back to me, superstardom?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
She takes a drag.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Clausier Amandu.
For the record. And where are you from?
Redefort, Republic of Oranje.
Where is it, Oranje?
Bad memory, officer.
Understood.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
Thankfully, it's implied.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What is it
Fear
about?
of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
Oh, it's time to stand. That's what that was. Okay, fear of failure, okay.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money? Money is important. Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
I don't want to look at her passport, but fuck it.
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
I'm pretty sure I have the legal right to demand your passport, miss.
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausier Mondu. It's a weird name.
I mean...
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
That's it?
The record. So official.
Nice reading
Yeah.
out here.
It's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here in the whirling
I'm
interacs?
wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in the whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
There's quite the prescription drugs. Where does
I
the door
have
lead?
no idea, officer.
She looks at it calmly. The window's
It is.
new. She moves slightly to your left to check her reflection out.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Okay.
She takes a drag of that
Watching
cigarette.
herself reflected in the bedroom window tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Yes, you're just one room away. Very personal.
Good, yes. This means she could have heard something, like what you were doing before you blacked out.
I didn't know what I did before I lost my
You do
memory.
not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions, like...
He waits for you to finish the
Get a
sentence.
grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
But tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
I don't want to talk about this shit. You sexually
By
assaulted us.
sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Quick drag.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious.
It's 2 o'clock in the
Totally
afternoon.
unbothered.
3 o'clock. Yeah, it's actually already afternoon.
Is it?
The spring sun is high in the sky. People pass below.
It is afternoon. Time flies, man.
So were you, so you weren't.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
It's all very organic. Her mannerisms, her movements. If she's acting, she's quite gifted. By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
She carries her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them.
Are you sure you weren't raped?
I'm 89% sure.
Got it. 89%
Cool.
good enough.
She sincerely thinks it's very cool of you.
What did happen between you and the
We
victim?
partied.
Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before? You mean like a birthday party? What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face. The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I didn't know it was physically possible. One party's harder than me.
Please, you're alive in 50. I've known people who party so hard they're dead at 14.
G-Tops takes a drink.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Our feelings
A
involved.
little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
It must have been hard for you, seeing him here.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes. I made it. And I would appreciate it.
I think
if
we
you
need to
didn't
say
tell
anything there.
everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Color's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it out.
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's Scott's mystery foam cutter.
And in the process, he broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry. Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like he had some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
She manages to smile.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
Okay, go through all the trouble.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
We're not entirely convinced about that answer, but okay, let it slide. Pushing won't help here.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
That's true. What did you tell me about him? Name,
I'm
eyes,
sorry, I
age?
can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
Excuse me. Another puff, more nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
She turns in a cigarette. Time to light a new one.
She sees them in each other's arms.
You're in each other's arms.
Yes. And then he's dead. His mouth agape.
She looks into the light green pack of cigarettes and pulls out another one, preparing to light it. I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
Funny.
Your lieutenant says so.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
What's it they hang him for? It's not rape.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
Yeah, it's getting close to bedtime.
But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
What was her bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatercraft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
No, she wasn't.
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
She's been banging all of them.
Part of the reason they hanged him.
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Why not?
Your turn.
I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
We got a new? What do we have new? We got all kinds of stuff. Need specifics. A little bit later. Okay. We gotta go confront those Hardy Boys. All right, we got a lot to do here. Yeah, we got a lot to do. Hey, we got 3 likes. Who's that third? I wonder. All right. Should we...
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when we mentioned her name?
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman?
Yes.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
I didn't rape her. I met her in a hallway after I woke up. She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I tried to hit
Understood.
on her. Better not add anything to that. She said I'm going to have to interrogate her later, and it's going to suck for me.
It is. This would have been good to know before.
It didn't come up.
It should have. Anything else? Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday. What you're saying is, you raped her?
Ice is forming on the inside of your chest cavity. Cold sweat trickles down your neck.
What? No.
Then don't ever say that again. What else?
Nothing. Let's
We'll
move
be
on.
all right, Lieutenant. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right.
It was
Is
fine.
it though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. Try not to mess it up.
She made around 4 months of payments for this room.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Things will make them cooperate.
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
You would have caught it.
I would have.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something does seem off here.
You think so? She seems forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
We need to talk to the cleaning lady that we scared off. And we're gonna tell him a guy about Kuno.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical.
Oh, we gotta talk to
I have
Gary.
a good feeling about this. No. No, of course not. Why? Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more challenging than the coast. Why so eager to go home?
I had a chat with this kid. He promised to stop stealing.
So he was just a child.
His purse lips crusted.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Darling, I told you to take it easy.
Oh, he's dying.
Getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season when it's warmer.
Yeah, I'm really feeling this costing me time on my main investigation. It's not worth risking your health. You should call it a day and go home. I offered to help, but I have my own things to do. Damn it, maybe I can still restock the trap for you. We've come too far to quit. I'm going to restock the trap, so let's do this.
You can? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
He starts coughing again.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course.
Of course
but,
not.
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
Can you talk about the door upstairs?
Hey, was there something you... Another thing. Great. I love those. Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Yeah, but you didn't want it to be her. Well, anyway, mystery solved. I don't like loose ends. You have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
What? Did someone mention my name?
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here.
He yells and turns to you.
Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Was there anything else? Yes.
Postcard. Alright, so we got a skill point. Okay, let's see. some kind of superstar. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupie and cocaine riddled hepatitis C. Metaphorical superstar. A regular old law official. It's been brought to your attention you're an alcoholic and it's a sickness and it's killing you. Jamis Vu, derealization. No bonus. Let's do this one. Why can't we do this one? I thought we had a point. Oh, we gotta unlock a new slot first. Alright, well, let's try and quit drinking. Alright, speak to the assault victim. Alright, let's go talk to the Hardy Boys real quick. You know what? Actually, we're going to stop right here because this is probably going to be a good conversation. But we will pick it up right here next week, guys. Drop a like if you haven't already. Drop us up if you're new. I'm out!